Prophet Yusuf, A. was the son of Prophet Yaqub, A. and he was blessed with many gifts from Allah. He had a beautiful face and was given the gift of interpreting dreams. But his brothers were jealous of him, and they plotted to get rid of him. They threw him into a well and told their father that he had been attacked by a wild animal. Yusuf, A. was eventually rescued from the well by a passing caravan, and he was sold into slavery in Egypt. But even in the face of these trials, Yusuf, A. remained steadfast in his faith and his trust in God. He worked hard for his new master and was eventually put in charge of his household. But then, he was falsely accused of a crime he did not commit and was thrown into prison. Even in prison, Yusuf, A. continued to put his trust in Allah and remained patient in his hardship. He used his gift of interpreting dreams to help his fellow prisoners, and eventually, his ability to interpret dreams caught the attention of the king of Egypt. The king had a strange dream that no one could interpret, but Yusuf, A. was able to explain its meaning. The king was so impressed with Yusuf, A. that he made him the chief advisor of Egypt. And so, Yusuf, A. went from being a slave to being the second most powerful man in the land. Years later, Yusuf's, A. brothers came to Egypt seeking food during a famine. They did not recognize Yusuf, A. but he recognized them. Despite the pain they had caused him, Yusuf, A. forgave his brothers and embraced them. He said, "No blame will there be upon you today. Allah will forgive you, and He is the most merciful of the merciful." The story of Prophet Yusuf, A. teaches us many important lessons about faith, patience, and forgiveness. It shows us that even in the face of hardship and injustice, we should remain steadfast in our trust in Allah and our commitment to doing what is right. And it reminds us that forgiveness is a powerful tool for healing and for building strong relationships with others.